People have claimed that Saint Philomena will knock 3 times loudly if your prayer has been answered. This is just one of the controversial things associated with this mysterious alleged saint. This early martyr of the church is the only person widely considered to be a saint solely based on the miracles performed because of her intercession. The story of her life was lost to time, and the only personal details we have about her came from private revelation. Her remains were found in 1802 in the catacomb of Priscilla in Rome. The inscription, "Peace be unto you, Philomena," was found on the 3 tiles that sealed her tomb. Sister Maria Lucia di Gesù, a nun from Naples, was visited by Saint Philomena, who told her the testimony of her life. Philomena was the daughter of a Greek king. Both of her parents were converts to Christianity. When Philomena was 13, she took a vow of virginity. Around that time, the Roman Emperor Diocletian threatened to go to war with Philomena's father. When her father met with him to smooth things over, Diocletian saw the beautiful Philomena and was infatuated with her. Philomena rejected his advances and declined his offer of marriage. When she did this, Diocletian tortured her in a variety of brutal ways. She was scourged, submerged underwater, and shot with arrows. Angels defended her each time, and as a result, her miraculous survivals caused several of her tormentors to convert to Christianity. Finally, she was decapitated at 3 in the afternoon. Her time of death coincided with that of Christ. Saint Philomena remains a mystery to this day. No one knows if she was a saint for sure. There were no records of her religious history or secular history. She was forgotten since the early days of the church. From her death in 304 AD to nearly 1500 years later, no one had ever heard of her. Then in 1802, things got very interesting. During some construction work on the tomb of St. Priscilla in Rome, some workers dug into another tomb that was unknown until the time. The symbols of 2 anchors, a lily, a palm, and 3 arrows were Roman-era symbols of Christianity. The anchor, the arrow, and the palm leaf were symbols of martyrdom, and the lily was a symbol of virginity. 3 years later, Father Francisco de Luca asked if he could have her remains to create a shrine in his unknown parish. Using his contacts in the Vatican, Francisco was granted permission. As soon as the shrine was established, many miracles began to be reported. Cripples walked, the blind could see, addictions were defeated, and relationships were healed. Her sainthood is still problematic. However, she had many high-profile believers, including St. John Vianney and St. Pius X. With clear evidence lost to the passage of time, we'll only know definitively of her presence in heaven when time itself ends. Until then, all we can do is try to gain some holy perspective from the true or fabled story of a life well lived.